My 9 News at 10. Now to Unit 9 investigation. Everybody makes mistakes, but when you're a helpless patient in a hospital bed, a medical mistake is the last thing you want.
Oh, that's right. But hospital errors leave tens of thousands of patients traumatized, suffering, and worse. Tonight we start a 3-part series, a Unit 9 investigation that examines the problem of hospital errors and looks for a cure.
Brenda Flanagan reports our first case starts with a mistaken identity.
I say, oh my God, what is it? What is it mixed up? Why?
Catherine Smith told us a nightmare story. She took her autistic daughter, Daisha, to spend the night at Brookdale Hospital to make sure the 14-year-old didn't react badly to some medicine. But when Catherine went back to bring Daisha home, her child was gone.
To put her hand on my shoulder, and she said, Miss Smith, there's a mix-up. They took your child without no ID band. They took your child with another child chart and carried her to Kings County.
It was a case of mistaken identity, but that wasn't the worst part. Brookdale sent Daisha to the psychiatric ward at Kings County Hospital. Kings County, the same hospital where a surveillance camera showed a patient falling to the floor and slowly dying June 19th, completely ignored by staff. Daisha ended up here with a medical chart that identified her as Amore Peterson. Daisha could not tell the staff at King's her name because Daisha cannot speak. Instead, the terrified autistic girl went into hysterics in the psych ward. Meanwhile, the real Amore Peterson's in bed at Brookdale Hospital. Her mom's with her and gets a weird phone call. It's Kings County Psych complaining Amore's having a fit.
I'm yelling at him like, what are you talking about? I'm still at Brookdale Hospital.
Kings County suddenly realized Brookdale had sent them the wrong kid, and it took them hours to straighten it all out. A few days later, the two girls and their moms decided to get together. They say Brookdale won't give them an explanation.
He sits there like it's not his problem.
They was doing like, if I make a mistake, I did move my child, I did send my child.
Brookdale declined to comment, citing an ongoing investigation. But hospitals make too many mistakes, according to the Institute of Medicine, mistakes that could kill up to 98,000 patients a year. And most hospitals won't willingly discuss those mistakes.
This has been a field where secrecy was more often the norm.
Art Levin runs the Center for Medical Consumers. He says hospitals suffer breakdowns in the most basic areas, operating on the wrong person, giving the wrong medicine, putting IDs on the wrong patient, like Daisha.
Should we be really allowing these kinds of very basic mistakes to continue to happen? I would say no. The same with this Brookdale transfer to Kings County. It's not just one person making a mistake. It's what system's in place.
Levinson claims a simple scanning system like these barcodes on your groceries can track patients wearing barcoded bracelets and properly match them with barcoded medicines, for example. But to make it work well, hospitals need to openly discuss their mistakes.
What happened? Why did it happen?
Greater New York Hospital Association spokeswoman Lorraine Ryan says families in situations like these deserve information, but admits the healthcare industry has stonewalled patients and families for years.
We are trying to take that wall down, where we're trying to get through that communication barrier and give patients what they need and what they want, and it's clearly information.
That's what Catherine wants.
I don't know how she get there. Why the transfer her? This is amazing to me.
Hospitals withhold information partly because they don't want to get sued. But there's a whole new approach to this issue, one where patients not only get information, they also get an apology from the hospital. It's called Sorry Works. We'll tell you all about it tomorrow. I'm Brenda Flanagan, Unit 9.